A sitting United States congressman just said out loud, on camera, with his whole chest, that killing 270 for Palestinians, including children, is an unacceptable price, but also a price that has to be paid. I'm going to need everyone to sit with that sentence for a second, because that is not a contradiction he stumbled into. That is a worldview. That is someone telling you very clearly that Palestinian lives exist on a different moral ledger. And Mehdi, bless him, does exactly what any journalist with a functioning moral compass should do. He asks the most obvious follow-up question in the world. Does this ratio work the other way? Can Palestinians kill 200 Israelis to free their people from documented torture? From what the New York Times and CNN have reported, prisoners dying from assault, from electric shock, from abuse so severe it kills them. And watch what happens. Watch the congressman's brain physically reject the question.
Strength and prevent.
Congressman, you just said a moment ago we have a history of killing thousands of innocent people.
We do. And my father died in a war that was.
I do need to ask this question for the value of Palestinian life.
Yes.
So, if you're saying that to get free people from the clutches of horrible captivity, hostages, people possibly being abused in captivity, to free them, you have to pay a price, right? It's a horrible price. Does that ratio work the other way? How many Israelis can Palestinians kill in order to free Palestinian detainees who are currently being tortured in Israeli captivity, some of them being raped to death, according to the New York Times last week? Can they kill 200 Israelis? Hold on, let me finish the question. Can they kill 200 Israelis to free 4 Palestinians who are being tortured in an Israeli prison?
I think it's a question that I'm sure Palestinians are asking the same way as Israelis.
But no, you answered it. You answered it for Israel. I would like you to answer it in reverse.
Let me just clarify something you just said. You said Palestinian prisoners are being raped to death by Israeli soldiers?
Yes, this is a report in the New York Times last week.
You put a number on it. You did the math. And now, when someone asks you to apply that same equation in reverse, suddenly we're not getting into comparisons. That's not moral complexity. That's moral hierarchy. Here's the part that should make your blood boil when asked if all lives are equal. The congressman says they should be, but they're not. He said the quiet part loud. He's not even pretending anymore. He's telling you directly that in his calculus, in the calculus of US foreign policy, some lives simply count less, and then he pivots to war is hell. War is hell. The verbal shrug of every person who's ever needed to justify atrocities they'd never accept.